So the other day I made a video talking about Beast Gohan and how basically this character is confirmed even though we haven't gotten anything official yet at this moment in time. I mean, it would just be stupid as hell to leave out the most hyped character from the movie in the set of DLC packs that are based on the movie. So again, this character is definitely going to be in DLC 16 and he's probably one of the more hyped characters we could get in Xenoverse 2 in a very, very long time. It's just there's one major potential issue that this character could have when he does actually drop on this game, and that is his skills, my boys. His skills, or the potential skills that he has, is honestly, there's not that much, due to the simple fact that this character was literally only on screen for 3 to 5 minutes. Like, really think about it. Beast Gohan is only on screen in this movie for about a total of 3 to 5 minutes, and in those 3 to 5 minutes, there are only really 2 things that he does that could actually be considered skills. Now, there are also some other skills that I'm going to be going over in this video and talking about that he could potentially have, but I just truly hope that they do this character justice and end up giving him at least 3 brand new skills, because I feel that should be the minimum criteria for a good DLC character on Xenoverse 2. Now, with that being said, let's actually take a look at some of the skills from the movie that he does that definitely should be on this character when he drops in DLC 16. The first skill, of course, is one that I mean, everybody expects this man to have it, and that is the Beast version of Special Beam Cannon. His version of Special Beam Cannon is slightly different than Piccolo's. Obviously, the coloration is completely different. Piccolo's is like orangish, reddish with some like purple tinges, while Gohan's is just completely blue with like some very light white tinges in the middle and things like that. So coloration wise, it is completely different, and it's something that I hope they actually execute properly in DLC 16. I don't want to see a situation like Final Kamehameha on Vegito where it is completely the wrong color, or the colors are like flip-flop. Like, it's supposed to be blue with some yellow lightning, and instead Final Kamehameha in Xenoverse 2 is yellow with some blue lightning, which again just really doesn't make sense. So I hope that is something that actually doesn't happen with this Special Beam Cannon. But this is a skill that I believe almost everyone expects this character to have, without a doubt. So that should definitely be an ultimate attack for Beast Gohan in DLC 16. Now, the next skill that I have from the movie that he actually uses in his Beast Gohan form is what I would consider to be a counter in Xenoverse 2. And what I'm talking about, guys, is basically when Cell, or right after Beast Gohan actually transforms into his beast form, Cell tries to attack the man and tries to punch the man. Gohan completely eats that punch and then just kicks the man in the gut and sends him flying. That is something that I think should basically be a counter for this character in Xenoverse 2, and definitely his second skill at the same time. That's 2 skills from Beast Gohan that he could have in DLC 16, and sadly, well, the only 2 skills that he actually uses in the movie. Like, besides those 2 things, Gohan actually does nothing else in his beast form besides, well, stand there. Like, he just stands quite a bit, to be honest. Like, when he first transforms, he's kind of standing. You see the aura flowing around him. Cell just comes up to him to punch him. He doesn't even move. He's still standing there, then just kicks him away. And then the next move is Special Beam Cannon, which is another move where you're just standing there. So for the most part, Beast Gohan really just kind of stood in a couple of different spots while he was actually in the movie. So those, again, are the only 2 skills that you could take from Beast Gohan in the actual movie. But I do have another skill I think could be made from the movie as well. It's just not when he's in his beast form. It's from when he's actually fighting Gamma 1, and it could be a grab at the same time for Beast Gohan, but I hope they actually make it into a skill just to give this character as many unique skills as possible. And what I'm talking about is basically when Gohan gives I think it's called a suplex, where you lift your opponent up, turn them upside down, and then drop them on their head. I think that's what that's called. I don't necessarily know wrestling moves like that. I could be completely wrong, but you guys see the clip on the screen. So what I'm talking about is basically when Gohan lifts Gamma 1 and drops him on his head, that could, 1, either be a grab, or 2, be another skill that they do add in for this character from the actual movie. But besides those 3 things, guys, there's nothing else really that Gohan does in the movie at all that could be considered an actual skill potentially in Xenoverse 2, which kind of brings me into the what if type of skills for this character, because let's be real, there's been some pretty dope what if skills in the past, or made up skills in the past on Xenoverse 2. I mean, Godly Display, one of the better strike ultimates we still have in this game, well, that's completely made up. Final Gallic Rush, another very, very cool skill. Even though only Vegeta has it, it is something that is damn dope at the same time, and it's not necessarily something that's really ever been in the anime. Yes, Vegeta has Gallic Gun in the anime, but we've never heard something called Final Gallic Rush. So that was another dope skill to see, and they've made up some other skills along the way as well that have been pretty cool. So I'm truly hopeful that they do the same thing for Beast Gohan and give this man as many unique skills as possible. Reason being is because, well, like I said before, I think this character has the chance to be one of the hypest characters we've seen in Xenoverse 2 DLC in a very long time, if not competing for the absolute hypest. Like, I can't really necessarily think of a character, at least for me, that has had more hype that I've wanted to use in Xenoverse 2 more than this man Beast Gohan. Now, of course, that could be just due to how big of a Gohan fan I am, but I do see a lot of people who love Beast Gohan, and I feel a lot of people are extremely hyped for this character at the same time, which is why I truly hope Bandai Namco does him justice and not only takes these skills that I mentioned from the movie, but also brings in some skills that are made up to make him that much more unique and that much more dope. Now, I will say there's one skill that I believe they could add that wasn't in the movie that we have seen, like, in Dragon Ball in general, just never on Gohan in Xenoverse 2, and that is like a Super Masenko, guys, or even call it Beast Masenko. That would be something that I think would be pretty cool to see, because when I do like Masenko, it's just in Xenoverse 2, it's never been like that great of a skill. It's an okay skill, but it's never been a skill that is like overpowered or top tier or anything along those lines. So to see like a Super Masenko added in as a super attack in Xenoverse 2, and one that was, well, actually good, I think that would be really, really cool to see as well for this character. So that right there, Super Masenko with the 3 other skills would be 4 skills, and potentially making up some skills for this character. Even though there's not a lot in the movie that he does, there's still clearly, at the end of the day, is a lot of skills that they could still add in, and to where they make him feel like he is extremely unique and he at least has 3 skills, which again, to me, is a minimum requirement for a DLC character. I don't know how you guys feel about DLC characters, but for me, to be a truly good DLC character, you gotta have some new stuff, and usually I like to see my DLC characters have at least 3 skills on Xenoverse 2, so I'm very, very hopeful that that same thing happens for Beast Gohan as well. Now, that pretty much is going to wrap up this video right here. I will say I do plan on doing one of these for Orange Piccolo at the same time, because that is another character that, well, he's not, well, he is officially confirmed. I was going to say he's not like Beast Gohan in the sense that we know he's coming. This is a character that actually is officially confirmed at this point in time, so I will be doing one of these for him as well. But again, let me know what you guys think about these skills potentially for Beast Gohan down below in the comments, and if there's any skills that Gohan may have used in Dragon Ball in the past, like a Super Masenko, that they could actually add in for Beast Gohan. Because again, guys, I really hope that this character is as unique as possible and has as many new skills as possible at the same time, even if some of them are made up, or even if some of them are taken from different points in times from Gohan in Dragon Ball in general. So again, let me know how you guys feel about all this down below in the comments, your thoughts, all things like that. But till next time, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope y'all have a good one. Peace, y'all.